Hiya guys, my name's Ellie and welcome back to my channel where we talk all about treats, chasing squirrels, and world domination.
Yes, good girl. Stop it, crazy. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I have been here on my channel, on
my other channel,
pretty much on any social media. But for a while there I wasn't posting anywhere. And that's what this video is about, where I've been and why I've been gone for so long. And I have honestly missed you all so much. I really genuinely have, and I can't wait to get to talk to you guys. This isn't gonna be a normal like sit down just talking at you with my face kind of video. I think those kind of get a little boring. So I'm actually going to be working on a little art project that I've been doing. You'll notice that I am back in my original recording room, but I have changed it a little bit. I've kept a lot of like my nerdy stuff, of course, but then incorporated some more like adult decor. When we do talk, I'm not gonna be zoomed out this far because I much rather have you guys like close in my face so you can see all of my insecurities and pimples and everything. You also might have noticed I changed my hair again. You know, between quarantine and existential crises and depression, a girl's hair changes, all right? And so I've gone back to like a reddish pink color, but it's different. I didn't do it all over, as you can see, but I kind of love it. Anyways, I really missed you guys, so let's get on into the video. So this is the painting I've been working on. I got this print off of Pinterest, and for those of you who don't know, giraffes are my favorite animal. So I wanted to do something similar. I've already put a few coats on as the base colors, and then I want to add like these cute little designs to them. I only have a tabletop easel, so we're gonna have to work with what we got. Oh, now I'm too close. You go away from YouTube for 6 months and you completely forget everything. If you don't use it, you lose it. That's what they say. That's what those wise men say. Anyway, if you've never been here before, hi, my name is Kat, and this is my channel all about spreading awareness about gastroparesis, a stomach disorder that I live with. This is one of my update videos, so this is basically just about my life and why I've been gone for 6 months or longer now, and kind of my thoughts on everything that's been going on, personal and otherwise kind of thing. So yeah, so let's get into let's start this painting and chit chat. If you're here, I just want to thank you for caring and checking in with me, being curious as to where I've been. First, before I even get into the painting, because it's kind of like a more serious topic, I really just want to genuinely thank the people that, besides the ones that just watch my videos, the new subscribers. Hi, hello, I see you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. I promise I'm used to be a much more consistent uploader, but like I said, I've had to step back and focus on my own mental health. But going back, I really just wanted to thank those people that did reach out to me and have been commenting and been wondering where I am and kind of checking in on me. You guys don't understand how much I appreciate that. A lot of you do know me personally, and a lot of you don't know me or have never met me, but still care about my opinion and still care about me personally. And before I cry and get emotional, I just really wanted to thank you guys, because I don't know, words can't express just how much I needed to hear those things. Just thank you guys. And I also want to thank, you know, the support system that I do have around me, my support circle. You know, I know people say this, but honestly, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them. Anyways, enough with the mushy gushy stuff. Gross. Also, I'm not the best this multitasker. Like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I talking and trying to, like, think, talk, do? Is that weird for a giraffe to have stripes? It's cool to be different. So instead of spots, he'll have stripes. And hopefully I like it. Usually I hate everything that I create with my hands. It's the curse of being an autiste. So a lot has happened in the last 6-7 months. I've tried making this video a couple times. The last time was in June. Time just like gets away from me. It really does. Like, I just don't have very good time management right now. So let's just kind of like talk about basics real fast. So last time we talked, I was looking for jobs, and I was looking for like full-time jobs and everything, because if you watched my latest update, which was back in like December, I think, I did lose my job, and it's been really hard. I've had a few like prospects. Like I had a couple interviews and everything before the pandemic really started kicking in, like quarantine. But it was hard. Like, Target wasn't hiring me. Basically, I think it was just because like I haven't done cashier stuff in the last 3 years, but it's not like I lost all ability to do things like that. Like, that's all I did since I started working. A couple other interviews I had, like, they went really well. The people really liked me. But then there was someone more qualified or already had the experience, so they wouldn't have to, you know, train them or worry about educating them. But for me, you know, they'd have to take their time to, you know, teach me a few things. And then quarantine really kicked in, and you know, now everything that I've like applied for basically on Indeed and all these other sites, you know, they say you are still a possible candidate, but right now we're putting the job on hold. That's literally happened for the last 10 admin positions I applied for. Did get a job as a cashier for a little while, but I got into a really bad flare. Ended up having to miss almost like 2 weeks. And then basically at the place I was working at, that wasn't acceptable. So it didn't work out. I haven't even secured like an actual part-time job. I'm now kind of helping my sister and my uncle with their business, which was my dad's business. It's a long, convoluted story, but basically they have a HVAC company business, and I was gonna help them as like an office admin or whatever. But a good thing is I'm going back to school. It's been about 4 years, because last time I tried taking classes to get my radiology certificate, I got really, really sick and ended up in the hospital. And so I just withdrew from my classes, because right after that hospital visit, that was when we were trying to get my feeding tube. And then I had to focus on my health and myself at that point, and not adding in any kind of like stress or anything. I'm really excited, but also super nervous and overwhelmed, and just, you know, all the things that go with school and higher education. Oh, I'm broke too. That's in there too. Don't forget that. I wanted it a long time ago, and this illness has really put my course, or my path that I thought I was gonna be on, it's completely askewed or whatever. Like, I'm only in like the second week of classes. I had my third class today for 2 subjects. It's extremely overwhelming. I'm trying to remember, you know, this is all going towards something. Want to be able to help people in some fashion. So I've had a lot of experiences with different radiology techs, radiologists, internal radiology, things like that, because of my gastroparesis and my feeding tube and everything. So I've definitely had some interesting conversations with like during my CT scans, or you know, things like that. So I don't know, I just find it fascinating. So I'm glad to be back in school. My health is doing okay. For a while it was great. I was up to 115 pounds. My GI put me on a new medication that at first wasn't covered, but we were able to get that covered finally. It's called Motegrity. It's supposed to, you know, help. Oh, if this is your first time here, just so everyone's, you know, clear, that rhymed. Such thing as TMI on my channel, so we get right into the nitty-gritty poop of things. And the Motegrity is supposed to help with my constipation. and also supposed to, in general, help with the gastroparesis symptoms. My doctor didn't go into full depth of that, but I'm assuming like my nausea and bloating and stuff. But all in all, I have lost weight again. I'm down to 102 pounds, which I know a lot of you are probably rolling your eyes and like, ugh, whatever, why are you complaining? But when you have a chronic illness and you used to be, 80 pounds and had a feeding tube, it's just scary losing any amount of weight. Yeah, so I've been honestly doing really well compared to other years with my gastroparesis. Of course, I still have very hard days, and on those days it's really demoralizing. Of course I have those days still, but it's not as much as it used to be. And definitely comparing myself to a few of my friends that I know with gastroparesis, I kind of consider myself very lucky and grateful. Almost, I feel like sometimes I'm almost in more of a remission state because I've been able to eat a lot more, tolerate a lot more. That's why I had gained 115 pounds. Are you kidding me?
My camera's dying.
It literally said it had a full battery before I started talking, and it's only been 20 minutes. You guys on my bigger camera, and now everything's a little looks weird, of course. Remember what I was talking about in my last clip. I got something to help me make circles. I want another thing to make me help make circles. Here you go. What I was saying was that I feel like compared to a lot of my other friends, I am doing a lot better right now as long as I smoke. A lot of you know, if you've been here before, that I do rely on medical marijuana to help me get through a lot of the symptoms that do come with gastroparesis. It literally is my only true relief of nausea and stomach pain. And then recently I also saw my pulmonologist because my lungs weren't doing so great. They're doing a lot better now, but it's been like a month since I've seen him, and I actually have a couple tests coming up tomorrow to test my lungs. And then I will be talking to actually his NP the next day because we're going to go over results of my chest x-ray and blood work I got done. And Ellie, did you really fart right now? You're so stinky. She gave me the guiltiest face. I've mentioned before on here that I struggle with depression and general anxiety disorder. So I'm definitely open about it, but the thing is that's why I've been gone for so long. I think this is probably the worst bout of a depressive episode I've had in a very long time. I mean, it's been going on for 7 to 8 months and really bad. It's affecting a lot of personal relationships. To be honest, Gary and I were really close to breaking up. And without getting into the nitty details, depression just fucks with so many aspects of your life. Gastroparesis messes with so many aspects of your life. I also just haven't been on medication for so long, and I don't know if it's because I need medication or was I on medication for so long that I'm dependent and I can't control my emotions now because I was so dependent on something that did that for me. But also at the same time, I know depression is a chemical imbalance. Some people really do need that medicine, and I'm all for it, It's just hard to find the right one, and it sucks that they all have different side effects, and it sucks that it takes a month to 2 months for it to really get into your system to find out if it maybe works or maybe doesn't work, and that entire time you're still having mental breakdowns every single day. I'm sure you guys all know the main symptoms of depression, but my biggest ones right now, the lack of motivation, very severe lack of motivation, no threshold for any kind of emotional frustrations. When I say I have mental breakdowns, I really would have a mental breakdown every day, every other day, over what a lot of people would find trivial little things. The moment I would get frustrated or some kind of inconvenience like that, it would be a huge inconvenience instead of something little. I can't control my anger, I can't control my irritability and my sadness, and it's just been a lot to handle. And I usually am much more responsive with my comments, with my emails. on my Instagram messages, and I do apologize that if you reached out to me and I just wasn't responsive, or it took me a week or more to get back to you. I feel terrible about that. Believe me, it's just when you're going through that, I didn't know how to help myself, so if I couldn't help myself, I felt like a hypocrite telling other people what to do or how to help themselves, you know? Also really just lost interest and love for anything that I used to do, like even YouTube videos. You know, I do love talking to you guys. Like, I love connecting to you all and to be able to help you all. Chore. Everything just suddenly starts to feel like a chore. You know, some things that stemmed this depression is definitely being in quarantine. I think I'm more of an extrovert. I definitely get energy from hanging around my friends, getting to talk, getting to socialize. But I definitely have my moments where I can't take any more social energy. Does that make sense? I can't see family. Can't see a lot of my friends that I would love to see. I've missed out on so many things I wanted to do this summer, just like everyone else. You know, even though I was chronically ill, quarantine definitely changed things for me, because I was better for a while there. For like a whole year and a half, almost 2 years without my feeding tube. Whoop, whoop. So I had been able to finally go out again and like be more of like a normal person. It's scary. This pandemic is scary in general, but especially having a chronic illness. So I've definitely struggled with those kind of thoughts too. You know, in general, I have had to get in debates and arguments with people about wearing masks, about not wearing masks. Literally having people that I thought were friends tell me, oh, well, if someone dies, they die. Too bad for them. Don't know what to tell you. Blatant disregard for human life. And I'm sorry, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that, wow, you're born with a chronic illness, so you deserve to just die. If something like this happens.
It's the whole, it is what it is.
But this isn't something that you should have that mentality towards. I don't know, I just don't see what's wrong in trying to protect others. And I get, like, I'm sure all of you are going to be, like, screaming and yelling, or I don't know. I don't know your guys' opinions, but, like, I get there are medical conditions where you can't always wear a mask. My Uncle Mark can't wear a mask for longer than 20 minutes right now at a time because his COPD has progressed very badly. But when he still tries to wear his mask as much as possible. Also didn't want to post because so much has been going on in general this year. Everyone knows 2020 sucks. You know, all the unrest and the protests happening, you know, again, arguing with people about just basic human rights. My channel's not a political channel, but of course I have an opinion. We all have an opinion. You know, there's so much shit happening in 2020 that has not only affected me, my friends, loved ones. Like, it takes a toll on you mentally. If I'm tired and fed up of how things have been going with, like, Black Lives Matter, with basically revoking trans rights in certain aspects, like, if I'm upset and tired about fighting this, imagine how all those people feel. Like, I definitely recognize that I've lived a privileged and entitled life, and I don't think it's wrong to admit that. You know, of course I've had struggles, but I don't know, it's just sad that you have to literally fight with people about things like that, about basic rights. For the sick, for the poor, for minorities, for immigrants, sex trafficking, like, can't believe I have to fight people over that. It's so disgusting, some of the thoughts that are shared, actual thoughts from actual human beings that are shared on the internet. It's getting me all flustered right now. And I don't really know how to be politically correct all the time. And, I mean, I'm human. We're all human, right? If you're still here with me, basically that's why I've been super stressed, just like the rest of the world. Just, you know, I have my own personal issues with the depression and self-esteem and self-loathing. That's why I really need to see a therapist. Like, I compare myself to the point that I just hate myself. I really do. And there's just a lot of things I don't like about myself right now. that I want to change, but I'm having a hard time implementing or changing. And either way, I just want to be able to accept myself, love myself, learn better coping mechanisms. That's the biggest thing, is I just don't have good coping mechanisms right now. Okay. I think that's everything that I wanted to say today. Did you have something you wanted to say? Did you have something you wanted to say? Go ahead. Oh! Sorry if this video was a little wordy and lengthy. I'm probably forgetting things that I wanted to talk to you guys about anyway. But I try and do an update video every month. Except for the last 6 months. You guys got me. Even though I've started school and I'm trying to still get like a part-time job or something, I am still going to try and put content out there for you guys. It might just not be as often as my old schedule was. So just kind of bear with me and have patience. But it'll definitely be more often than 6 months in between, I promise. Also, I know I missed celebrating when I got to my 500 subscribers, and I'm now actually over that. Again, thank you guys so much. It really means a lot that you guys care and want to listen to me. Anything, talk to anybody. I couldn't get in front of the camera. I could barely get dressed some days, so. Plus, I've lost contact with the person that was sending me like the slime. And I don't think it's super expensive, but since I don't have a job right now and I'm back in school, I'm really trying to prioritize my money. I don't have the best financial situation in general, but then you lose your job and I have like medical bills and debt and stuff, so really need to focus all my money onto it. Plus, I just want to let you guys know that my channel was never about the messy videos. The reason I did the slime and pie videos was to get gastroparesis awareness, which unfortunately I missed doing something for Gastroparesis Awareness Month, which was in August. I am sorry that I made that promise to you guys and then never fulfilled it. Right now, I'm currently working on either a Patreon or some other kind of form of way to do pieing videos and slime videos for those specific viewers, because I know there are quite a few of you on here who love the pie videos and the slime videos and have requested to see some more things like that. So I'll get back to you guys on how I'm going to be setting things up like that in the future for my channel. I still need to think about that. I still need to figure out how I can do that safely and fairly and legally, all that stuff. Stay tuned for all of that. I promise I'll have a lot more content that's back to being informational and fun for you guys. I have been sitting on some videos that I might just remake or that I just need to edit and get out to you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for checking in. I have really missed talking to you guys, and it felt really good getting to chat and catch up. So let me know how you guys have been for the last 6 months. I really am curious. I know how's your mental state, you know, being in quarantine and dealing with this. Hopefully you've all stayed safe and healthy. We definitely have a lot more to talk about, what's going on in the world, what's going on with me, and then just in general talking about gastroparesis stuff. So I wish you all really good tummy days, and again, I hope you and your family and friends are staying safe and healthy in this chaotic time. Thanks so much for checking in with me, guys, and I will catch you in the next vlog. Bye!